Do you miss the times when you were able to go out and not see people wear masks every day? I do, and I'm certainly sure you do as well. So, this time, I'm going to take it off so you can see my beautiful face. But that is when you go outside and see the outside world. In many things, COVID has affected a lot. You've seen the news. You've seen the hospitals getting overrun, hospital workers getting overworked, stock markets crashing down, and small business getting shut down, and many more. As these problems get worse and worse, you can't help but think that the future feels rather bleak, don't you think? So, is there anything we could do to combat COVID-19? Well, we're no doctors, nor are we medical experts or economic experts. Our battle isn't in medicine, where we have to make a miracle cure for COVID, nor is our battle in economy, where we have to make a plan to jumpstart the economy. Neither of that. We're regular people. But we do have one responsibility, and that is quite important. That is keeping both our physical and mental health healthy. During this pandemic, a lot of countries like to say it's like a war. And in a war, soldiers, I mean by us, we have to analyze our enemies before we get ambushed and annihilated. Well, we're not going to get annihilated by a virus that has a higher survivability rate compared to the Black Death or the Spanish flu, but it does help to know what has COVID been up to for these 1.5 years. So, according to the CSSE, or Centers for Science, Systems and Engineering, they have found out that there's 4.22 million cases alone in Indonesia, all of them positives, and we have 1,414 new cases as of October 2nd. We also have an 18.9% vaccination rate according to the graphs in Our World in Data. So far, so good, compared to other countries in America that has over 40,000 cases daily. But current problems arise as the vaccination has been questioned due to the Mu variant, or the case in Harvard as of September 27th, where they get a spike despite the 95% vaccination rate. The government also has been questioned because their move has been profit-like and not for the well-being of its people. So where do we begin from here? Let's start with our physical health. We have to eat well, get a good diet, get nutritional food, eat your vegetables, and incorporate more and more balanced food in your diet. If you're the type of person who hates vegetables, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to adapt to that. You also have to get physical exercise, so jog around the house or jog around your neighborhood, none of which is a bad idea. Then there's also vitamins and supplements. They're like boosters, they can help us. Because according to Harvard, vitamin D, C, zinc, melatonin are actually useful in safeguarding our body and reducing the effects of this virus. So pop some of them if you have them in your home. Personally, my mom is a witch doctor, and she would make me eat roasted garlic every day. The taste and the smell of that is ugh. But it did help me to stay healthy, so thanks, Mom. There's also mentality. Get some rest, stay up relaxed. Don't stay up all night. If you're the type of person who stays up all night, then you have to get a better sleeping schedule. I know a lot of students are guilty of this, and so myself. If you're feeling down, play some games, listen to some music, do whatever it takes to make you feel relaxed. Because in WebMD, they said poor mental health leads to poor physical health. So stay relaxed during this pandemic. There's also the vaccination. The government may force you to get vaccinated, but nobody can. If you feel like you need to take the shot, go ahead, no one's stopping you. But if you have any comorbidities such as high blood pressure, exposed immune system, or acute allergies, then it's unadvised by doctors to take the vaccine because you may risk side effects that are out of your control. So in conclusion with all of this may sound very simple, but the government didn't tell you any of this. So it's up to each and every individual to guard their own health both physically and mentally. Because if we do so, then we help reduce the curve. We help lighten the work of hospitals and medical workers. We give enough time for our governments to assist other countries and handle our own pandemic. Don't be afraid of losing some money in this pandemic, because Mahatma Gandhi says, it is health that is the true wealth, not of gold nor silver. So with that in mind, keep on staying healthy, and when this pandemic finally ends, we can meet each other again with smiling faces. Thank you for your humble attention.